I survive shit. That's what I do for a living. I'm Augusten Burroughs. I write books. If you read Running with Scissors or Dry, you know I had a fucked up life, but I'm okay. And the reason I'm okay is because I fixed myself. In This Is How, I'm going to instruct you on how you can survive whatever shit life throws your way. What if you're fat and fail every diet? What if you can't stop drinking? What if you're fired? What if you just look at your life and say, how am I supposed to survive this? I've met a lot of people who struggle deeply with issues that I myself have experienced and solved. This Is How was a book I had to write. A few years ago, I lost interest in being a writer. And the only thing that mattered to me was reaching people. This is how I am Augusten Burroughs, and we're going to get to it. The reason this radio show exists and the book exists is because I'm not going to write about me anymore. I'm going to write about you. I want This Is How to be kind of a dog-eared, battered reference book that you could go to when something horrible happens. I know some people personally who have been out of work, and sometimes there is nothing out there, or sometimes there's nothing out there that is any more appealing than drinking bleach and sleeping on razor blades, and you just think, I can't do this. Sometimes you've got to sort of hack your own job out of the ether.
I gave up music so many times. It's definitely hard for an independent musician who has no money.
If you do something for money, if you do the opposite of doing what you love, it'll break your soul, it'll break your spirit.
And that's why I identify with your writing so much. To me, it sounds like, oh, this is somebody who understands me.
What if your parents are really, really screwed up and they're ruining your life? It doesn't really matter. Your relationship with your mother was complex, to say the least.
Absolutely. She was cold. She was probably just very fearful. She was withholding. She was elusive. She didn't want a baby.
I don't want to minimize the role and the importance that parents have in our lives, but very shortly after birth, parents are a luxury. I don't care what happened to you in the past. That stuff doesn't have to infect and poison your present and your future. No one is held at gunpoint and kept prisoner by their past. I'm fucking telling you. If it were true, I would be an emotional cripple. This Is How is not a polite book. By let go, what the fuck does that mean? I mean, don't fucking think about it. Some of my advice may seem a bit simplistic. As a recovering alcoholic myself, I'm wondering what advice you can give. Don't drink. It's no more fucking complicated than that. I'm not going to handhold you.
I've been trying to do things, but nothing seems
What
to
does
be
trying
happening.
to do things mean?
You know,
I don't even know what that
I'm
means.
trying to get a
thinking
job.
about doing things, does it
No.
mean like, does it not give you pleasure, these things?
Augusten gave me a little perspective. It really resonated with me.
I can't think of another phrase capable of causing more misery and permanent damage than, I just want to be happy. Happiness is a state of like, it's a euphoria. No, I don't want to be euphoric a lot. That's exhausting.
Augusten has a really unique point of view. It's powerful and hilarious.
Heal is a television word, so you're not going to always heal.
If anyone isn't going to judge me, it would be him.
Augusten is truthful, brutally honest.
Raw, it's honest, it's to the core.
You cannot be afraid of terrible. You cannot be afraid of things being hard and uncomfortable.
Tonight's broadcast definitely helped give me a big kick in my ass.
He makes people take responsibility for their own actions.
If you survive something, I mean, you need to understand what has fucking happened to you, but never use it as a fucking excuse. You've got to take complete control of your life.
I can't wait to go home and read this book.
If you are willing to change whatever you have to change in your life and give up whatever you have to give up in order to fix it, then yeah, I can fix your brain. And this is how.